Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you somebody from my community strategy that he wanted me to use for a video. This is one of my moderators. His name is Braden. So shout out Braden for this strategy. This is a dice strategy that is pretty risky. So use this at your own risk, just like all of my other strategies. But let's get into it. All right, so as you can see, I am playing on Shuffle and I'm on Dice. If you want to sign up on Shuffle for over $10,000 a month, I give away to my affiliates. Use code MTG when signing up. The first thing you're going to do is go to 35.36 as your win chance. 35.36. I have a $100 balance. So my starting bet amount is going to be 1 cent. If you have $100 and you want to be safer, then you can always add a zero or add 2 zeros. I'm going to do a 1 cent bet for my $100 balance. So once again, if you don't have $100 or you have $100 and want to be safer, just add a few zeros to this. That's up to you. But for this video, I'm doing 1 cent bets. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the conditions. On condition 1, on every 1 loss, increase the bet amount by 75%. On first streak of 6 losses, increase the bet amount by 300%. Before I get back into the video, I want to remind you guys that when registering, all you have to do is fill out this information, go to referral code, and type in MTG. When you use code MTG, you get entered into $10,000 a month wager leaderboard for my affiliates. The more you wager, the bigger your prizes are. You also get exclusive code drops. All you have to do is join my Discord for them. And you also get exclusive slot challenges. All these bonuses are exclusive just for using code MTG. So when you sign up, make sure you do that and you can enjoy all these amazing rewards. Condition 3 is on every 1 win, reset the bet amount. On every streak of 4 wins, switch the over and under. And on every 10 wins, switch the over and under. Once again, condition 1, every 1 loss, increase the bet amount by 75%. Condition 2, first streak of 6 losses, increase the bet amount by 300%. Condition 3, every 1 win, reset the bet amount. Condition 4, every streak of 4 wins, switch the over and under. And condition 5, on every 10 wins, switch the over and under. And you can name that whatever you want. I named it Braden YT video just so I know that it was my mod, Braden, who gave me this strategy. All right, so I'm going to make sure turbo mode is on, pull up the graph, and I'm going to put this over right there so we can keep track of it. So my goal in this video is to go for 100% gain. Usually I just go for 10 or 20%. But as I said, this is a riskier strategy. So I just want to make some quick money, some easy, quick money, and not be extremely greedy, because while testing this out, I did go for way more than 100%, and sometimes it went crazy. I turned like $100 into $1,000 testing it out. Like, it can go crazy, but it can also bust. So use this at your own risk. But here we go. I'm going to click start. Let's see how this goes. You can see after each win, just like my other videos, once it hits that streak and once it goes on a loss streak and wins, each win will be higher than the previous win. So that was a big streak right there, but look at that spike in the graph. So I'm fine with once it hits that 6 loss streak and keeps going, boom, just like that. It was risky, it got close, but we're already up 20% in under 100 bets. So come on, keep this going. Go on another loss streak like that. I'm fine with that. Come on, baby. Here comes a loss streak, a little mini loss streak. We're up 23% already. So keep hitting those 6 loss streaks. Yeah, when you're winning, you're not losing, which is good, of course, but you're not making that much money. If you're, betting 1 cent and hitting back to back to back, you're only making like 2 cents profit each time, which once again, it is profits. You're not losing money, but you're not going to get these big, giant dips and spikes that I keep talking about. So it will take longer if you're winning a lot more often than if you hit these. We went from $3.39 all the way up to about $20 off of 1 loss streak into a win. So that's what you want to see. Big loss streak, win. Big loss streak, win. Big loss streak, win. And the more you win, you can afford more losses on that loss streak. So if I just had $100, I couldn't afford as many losses for that big spike as I can now with $127, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. You hit a little bit of a loss streak there. Nothing crazy, not like this. This is like the ideal loss streak you want to hit. Maybe even 1 more loss after this, especially if you're up money, you can afford those losses. 1 more loss streak after this, we would have been up like $50 or probably close to $50 if I hit 1 more loss into the win. But we're already up 35 after this, 37% in about a little over 400 bets. So keep this going. We're almost halfway to our goal, and that can come in an instant if you hit that loss streak. So come on. We're up about 40. There we go. 40%. So 40% of the way there. Already at 40 bucks, doing nothing. I had to put in a few numbers, put in a few conditions, click start. I just made 40 bucks. 40 bucks in like 3 minutes. But as you can see, if you hit that loss streak and get unlucky, you know, we could afford, I think, one more loss after this, and then we would have busted. So it can bust, but it can also do very, very well. At 45% gain. Keep going on these loss streaks. Solid loss. Okay, there's a little bit of a loss streak right there. Let me see red. I just want to see red just like this. Okay, there's a little bit of a spike, nothing crazy. Come on. A little bit of a loss streak here. Still nothing crazy. We're up 52%, 54%. You can see I just made 3%. By the time I could finish that sentence, it can happen very quickly. Just like this right here. Now we're up 61%. Come on. 61% of the way to the goal. And I'm being transparent with you guys. This is my first time running that, like running it during this video. I tested it out before off camera, but in this video, this is my first run. People always think, oh, I bust the balance and then, you know, keep redoing the video. It's not the case. This is my first run here, and we're already up. In a couple more wins, we're gonna be up 70%. So hopefully, fingers crossed that we can get the first run of 100%. No retakes, nothing. Come on, 30 more percent. Give me a solid loss streak. We're not getting like too crazy. Like we hit this one loss streak once right there, but we haven't hit that again. We've hit a, you know, small loss streaks if you look at the graph, but nothing crazy. So this could even go a lot quicker if you hit those loss streaks often, which is the, you know, that's the goal. That's the dream. Big loss streak, win. Big loss streak, win. Big loss streak, win. If that was the case, I could be already up over like 600 bucks. If it kept in this over and over again, it's not going to be back to back. It's not going to be a loss streak right there, a little bit of a loss streak right there. It's not going to happen like, you know, 10 loss streak win, 10 loss streak win, 10 loss streak win. It's not going to happen like that, but ideally that's what happens. But 85%, 86, pretty much 87, 88%, 12 more percent, 8 more percent. Come on. This could be it right here. 95%. A couple more losses and that would have been it right there. A little bit of a loss streak, nothing crazy. We need a little over 2%. Come on, this could be it. This last win. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh. All right. I don't have it set up to auto stop. All right, so you can add in the condition. As you can see, mine didn't stop at the 100% because I didn't add. I could have easily add condition, profit greater than $100, and go to stop auto bet. That's all you have to do. I just didn't add it in there. I was going to manually stop it, as you can see, but $100 profit in about 1,100 bets. That was like, I don't even know, like 6 minutes, probably not even 6 minutes or something, and I just made $100. $100 in 6 minutes. Times that by 10, right? So 6 times 10 to get to 60 minutes in an hour. So this could have made me $1,000 an hour. You see it right there. The proof is all right here. The proof is in the video. In roughly 6 minutes. I didn't have a timer going. Roughly 6 minutes. I made $100. Do that for an hour. It can be $1,000 in profit. I'm not saying run it for an hour. I'm not saying that. You can if you want to. Use it at your own risk. But if I ran this for an hour at the pace that I was going at, this would have made me $1,000 in an hour off of having a $100 balance. So even if say I have a $10 balance and I did everything divided by 10, so I started with a 0.00 or a 0.001 bet instead of a 0.01 bet and a $10 balance, divide the profit that I would have made $1,000 in an hour, divide that by 10, that still would have been $100 an hour off of a $10 balance. You guys can see the potential in this. But once again, for the 100th time in this video, use this and all my other strategies at your own risk. I have tons of strategies on my YouTube channel already, so make sure you subscribe and check those out. Let me know if you have success with this. Even if you do bust, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want me to try out any strategies, join my Discord, discord.gg/Mike the Gambler. Make sure you guys join that. Great community over there, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.